Hey, everybody. How are you tonight? Oh, Tater is live and in charge. How are you? Oh, my goodness. There's so many people in the chat already. So glad to see all of you tonight. I'm having computer issues. I'm not super sure what's happening, but my fan is making a weird noise, and then there's these lines here. We're going to try to rock with it, and then if I have to get a new laptop, I'll do that next week, I guess. Something, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to do shout outs, so welcome. Blessed Mama in the chat, and Yarn Prepper and I were just chatting on Instagram really quick. John H, hello, hello. Glad to see you tonight. Michelle J, welcome, welcome. Oh, Tater, you're being such a good boy tonight. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let's see. Michael O'Brien is here. Welcome. Honey Bun's coming over. She's trying to figure out what this is all about. Oh, it's Karen. Hi, welcome. Karen Bell is here. Florida Mama Bear's here. Let's see. Lynn Stalker, welcome. Glad that you're in the chat tonight. And there's Heather Nicole. Hello. Tater was watching a movie with Mr. Biggs. So that was earlier. Oh, Megan Donahue is in St. Petersburg, Florida. Welcome. Now, I apologize about my camera. I don't really know what's happening, but I think my laptop may be on its last legs. I've had it for 2 years. It's about time for it to go anyway. Hi, fake person. Glad you're here tonight. And Sally, the Hoosier prepping nurse. Oh my goodness, Sharon's getting 7 chickens tomorrow afternoon. Yay! Okay. Oh, Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry. Lori, I'm so glad you're home and you're able to join us tonight. I'm so happy for you. Tony DG. Hi, Tony. And Sassy Gal and the Sassy Preppers are in the house. Leslie Morgan, glad to see you tonight. Oh, happy to see ya. And the Celtic Grandma, hello. I'm so glad you're here. The Orlando Prepper has me on the big screen tonight. I just checked out his video right before I came live because obviously I support the other channels. I went over to City Girl Homestead today as well. Let's see. Oh, good. I look fine and no weird. There's like these shadows on my end, but you know what? I'm just going to rock with it. Aphrodite, hello. Whoops. I had you up there and then you disappeared. Happy Saturday. Valerie Horton, Ben's Over Acres. Katie is here. I've got 1 more minute to do shout outs. Let's see. Michelle Moon. How's your puppy, Michelle? Little Tallulah. Aw. Or Tula. Tula is her name. Tula is Honey Bun's sister. Shelly C. Hello from Arkansas. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. Wanda the Chicken Lady got 14 eggs today. It was a great day. Awesome. The Cold War Prepper. Hi, Lee. Glad to see you in the chat. SSR. Oh, it's Lady Prepper. Hello, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, all the way from UK. Hello, Helen. I'm glad to see you. So tonight we're going to be talking about basic systems breaking and how the warning signs are pretty much just everywhere. So if you have a comment about that, I would love to read it and give you a shout out. Chris Christian from Western Nebraska. Wow. I'm always so interested to see where people are coming in from. Let's see. Oh, Lady Prepper says their chickens are laying too. My chickens are laying too. I'm very happy about that. The Banks Homestead is here. It's a party now. Let's see. Oh, so many shout outs. Oh, Tula's doing great. Monday vet appointment, and she's so big. I have to say that Honey Bun has really short little legs. She's just a little muffin still. She is quite the lady, though. Wow. Fred, is it Petros or Petros? Anyway, hello from Maine. Andrea's Rural Kitchen. Miriola, glad you are here. Oh my gosh, I'm a minute over on my shout outs, but there's so many cool channels tonight. Uncle Al's here, MK Crafts. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Okay, my friends, we are going to talk about the basic systems that are just breaking down, starting with the train derailment in Ohio. I know that like a lot of the prepper channels have been doing, look, my hair's starting to grow out. I know a lot of the prepper channels are doing, stories and covering the train derailment, and I am just heartbroken for the people there. And it is so scary because it lets you know how tenuous our positions are when we think we're able to bug in, and then all of a sudden there's this big thing that happens, like the train derailment, where there's been an environmental poisoning, and now those people have to evacuate. There is no bugging in for them. They're in imminent danger. And so that, Tony, I know there's 7 different train accidents. This is it's really, really sad. And then Lori says, not many channels talking about the explosion in Kissimmee, which makes me wonder what is up with that. I am having a bit of a hard time swallowing the pill that is all of these derailments and the craziness. Oh, Katie Trapnell, glad that you jumped in. Thank you for saying hi. Okay, let's see. I saw Lee. Lee was asking for prayers for President Jimmy Carter, admitted to hospice today at age 98. He's a good man. He may not have been the best president, but he is a really good man. And that is a rare thing, especially in politics, because he spoke his heart. Got my M&Ms. Spoke his heart, and he was a good man. He was fighting an uphill battle with the politicians of his time. Let's see. Oh, it's Carrie's Culinary Crafts. Yeah. So I believe I really believe what MK Crafts believes. There's no coincidence. And the fact that there is a movie now on Netflix, let me see if I can find the name of it, that was actually filmed in Palestine, Ohio, with a train derailment. So let me see if I can find the name of that movie for you, because I sent it to my friend. I'm so sorry. It's called White Noise, and it's on Netflix right now. It was shot in Palestine, Ohio, and it is about a large train derailment with the kind of complications that they're seeing. So they're actually living the movie, and whether that's a coincidence or a glitch in the matrix, I don't really know. And hopefully I don't get shadow banned for talking about it. Yeah. So a fire in Brockton at Clean Harbor, and it was a hazmat fire. It's very weird to me how last year we had all of these food plants blowing up. We had all of these bizarre sort of explosions happening at meat processing plants and canneries and the other food related things. And now we're getting these hazmat fires that are just chemically involved. It's very suspicious to me. Katie says, I'm in Northwest PA and it all makes me crazy. Yeah. So thank you for letting me know the name of the movie. Yeah, it's White Noise. So Mr. B and I have homework for maybe tomorrow, and we're gonna watch the movie if we can, if we have a chance. Today was a very busy day at the Biggs homestead, just saying. Hi, it's Sherry Sizemore and Scruffy Scrubs. The Village Homestead, the big nursery fire in Kissimmee. I know a lot of people here in Florida very concerned with that sort of fire, because it's going to make rain in a way that we're not. I don't want plastic rain, which, don't get me started on weather warfare, because I can go all night long about that, and we're not going to do that. No. Okay. So a couple of the comments I would want to read out loud, but I don't want YouTube or the platform to make me, you know, have a shadow ban. Okay. Yep, the movie is called White Noise. I haven't seen it yet, but I totally want to. So, in looking at grocery store shelves, when we look at the shelves, lately it seems like there's been more on the shelf. But if we look, oh no, we're not doing that, Tater. If we look at the shelf, honestly, there's all the things are fronted, which we're so used to by now. And then, like, they'll get like a shipment of spinach, and they'll put all the spinach in the greens instead of the greens that are supposed to be there. So we're just still seeing the breakdown of delivery in food. Another thing I want to talk about is the shortage on prescriptions. So these are basic systems that we're supposed to have in place as a first world country to where we can get medications that we need, like antibiotics, like amoxicillin, like children's Tylenol, and we're not able to get those things. And honestly, it's very scary to me. Have any of you had any prescriptions that haven't been available? When we were sick, Mr. B got prescribed Tamiflu. Are you going to eat my earring? Thank you. And not one pharmacy in Ocala, Florida, which Ocala, Florida is a large city, and I called several pharmacies, and not one pharmacy had a prescription of Tamiflu. They told me they could order it, and it would be a week, and it sure enough was. And you know what? They were like, well, if it's been a week, you shouldn't get it. And I said, absolutely, I'm getting it. It was prescribed to me, and I will be picking it up when you get it in stock. So, period, the end of discussion. Sorry about that. So, I have it, and when we get the flu next time, we'll have Tamiflu on hand. But the pharmacist just looked at me so confused, like, why would you still want to pick this up in a week? Because you'll be better. And it's my prescription, and I'm paying cash for it, and you'll be ding danged if I ain't gonna come pick it up. That's how I feel. Oh, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna run back through the medications. Oh, Tater Biggs, what did you do? There we go. Tater just closed it. He was like, no, mommy. He likes to chat with you guys. He likes to type on the computer. That's what mommy does. So he wants to do that too. Lori says, I have trouble getting my scripts from Walgreens today. They changed my doctor's orders and refused to give me one of my pain meds. So I saw that, Lori, on your page. I think it was your Facebook. Tatey, no, babe. And so, yes, they can do that. And a pharmacist can refuse to dispense medication, even though the doctor's written it. Here's Aphrodite saying rosuvastatin, which is a statin and is very basic. So she wasn't able to get that. And that is really just weird. Okay, Tony says, 2 of my breathing meds are out. I can't wait till I get to go on my pain meds. I can't wait to go and get my pain meds. I know that diabetes medication has been in short supply as well, which is really scary for a lot of diabetics. Cold War Prepper, TRICARE informed me that inhaler for my MRSA pneumonia after effects will no longer be on formulary, and I have to pay $178 a month. Disgusting. That is absolutely heartbreaking and gross. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Lee. And hopefully we can advocate for some sort of medication that might be similar that is still on your formulary. I don't know how to fix that for you. This is one of the reasons why I left commercial pharmacy, because I just couldn't take the heartbreak of that. I just couldn't do it. It just isn't who I am. Kendra, the chat's not over. We just started. I wanted to share that I've not been shopping at Target in over a year. I went in and there was drastically less food. Oh my gosh. I don't shop at Target. Number one, it's like an hour and a half from my house. And number two, I don't really like their position with the United States military, so I choose not to spend my dollars there. But if you do it, that's fine for you. Let's see. We don't have any prescriptions, regular or over the counter, we take, so I haven't really noticed. You know what? That's okay. I really hope that if you should need something, that it would be available. I do want to let you know, guys, know that there is an update. My son messaged me and said that he should be home maybe this weekend. I don't know, maybe next weekend. And then, of course, he'll go into debrief for about 2 or 3 weeks, so I won't hear from him. But he did post a meme on his Facebook page, and he hasn't been on his Facebook in quite a few months. So I don't know if he's back in the United States or if he just did. I don't know what it means. It was just a silly little fun meme thing. It didn't have any meaning behind it. So he just posted, which lets me know he's alive. We're in all different levels of a cold here, except hubby. Plus, got a flat tire coming home from church, which turned into a you need all new tires. Oh my gosh. If sometimes it's just a can of worms when you do something like that. Oh, Uncle Al, we need 60 more likes. Holy cradola, people. Show me some love. Give me some likes. Let's see. Just got here. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Let's see. Oh, Tony blew up at Walgreens. Yeah. The bigger they are, baby, the bigger they are. It's so hard. My dad's always said the squeaky wheel gets the attention or something like that. Yeah. So Florida Mama Bear says that her dad has been having trouble getting his diabetes meds. I'm just here for the comments. GoodRx. Yeah, that's a great way. I do not have health insurance, and I use GoodRx often, and I love GoodRx. Let's see. Megan says Walgreens is refusing to fill patient narcotics and benzos even when appropriate. As a retired nurse, I'm seeing government mandating a one-size-fits-all medicine. Yeah, that will unalive people. And it's so hard to watch because as a medical provider, you know what that means. You know what it means. Let's see. Riverstorm says, hi, Riverstorm. I think it might be your first time here. Florida, several shortage on medications like Adderall. I have heard that our Adderall is in short supply. We did a nursing strike there when they threw out a mom for breastfeeding. Nope, we're not doing that. So let's see. About the pharmacies that changed the pain meds. Did they give a reason why they did that? I don't know. Yeah, I will be happy to see my son. It's going to be a wonderful thing. Hopefully they let him come home for a little bit. I don't think I've seen him in 2 years. So it would be nice to see him. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's another thing that's on shortage a lot is magnesium. There seems to be some kind of like magnesium shortage throughout the United States, so that's just crazy to me. And there are a lot of people saying that they can't get their supplements. Let me get a big drink here. You guys keep commenting. Oh my gosh, the chat's going so fast tonight. Thank you so much for being generous with your comments. Hello, the Happy Hickman Homestead. Glad that you're here. Let's see. Oh, Megan's got some fish, and she brought her fish some antibiotics and some other medication, and that is really smart. I'm thinking about getting a tank full of fish as well, and I will definitely need to stock some medication for my fish. We all know where I'm going here, okay? But the platform gets a little picky sometimes. We've gone to Cost Plus for some of our X's. They're cheaper and they don't always have meds in stock. So that's an interesting thing. Oh, it's the Mennonite Farmhouse. Hello. That's wonderful. Let's see. Oh, Heather said, my youngest had to go off his ADHD medication because it was back ordered for so long. So even in hospitals, they're having problems getting basic supplies, basic medications. Epinephrine is one, and So lidocaine is another one that is really on a shortage. I know in my medical office, we're on allotment for some of our lidocaine and epinephrine, which is not good. We have enough, but we don't have any extra, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I take magnesium every single day. 2 different kinds. I take a liquid and a pill of magnesium. So I'm definitely stocking up when I get my paycheck. Madeline, thank you for the super chat. You are the best. So as soon as I get word that my son is back at Fort Hood, we will be buying the sergeants and the platoon some pizza. So I have the super chat saved and my YouTube income. As soon as my son gives me word that he is available, we are buying some pizza courtesy of the prepper community here at the Biggs Prep. Maybe I can get a little video of them saying thank you since they're home. Oh, yeah. Some fish have allergies to fish antibiotics. You're right. You really have to be careful with those and make sure that you know what you're doing when you're giving your fish medications. Walgreens is doing independent profiling of patients. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff changing, and it's not good. Katie says, I made onion honey cough syrup for the kiddos. Got to go all natural if they don't. Yeah, if they don't do that. Yeah. Let's see. I have to go to Kroger's to find magnesium. CVS didn't have anything but gummies. So that is another basic system breaking down. We don't have stuff on the shelves that we are used to, and that is true. I've been rationing my medication to make it last longer while it's being ordered. And that's a lot of people right now. A lot of people are having to choose between taking their medications as prescribed or, going on a lesser regimen. If you're supposed to take it 2 to 3 times a day, maybe they're taking it 2. Or if you're supposed to taking it 2 times a day, maybe they're only taking it once a day. And that's not as prescribed, and that's okay. Yeah, so better get your aquarium stocked soon because in June you will need a prescription for your animals. So yeah, and then Megan says my fish know what they're allergic to. That's really, really smart. Yeah, if your fish have allergies, you need to make sure that you're aware of that before stocking any medications. And that goes for all your pets, your dogs, your cats, but especially those fish. We got to keep them protected. So I got lidocaine roll on meds from CVS, but couldn't get the patches. So I'm talking about the injectable lidocaine, like they give you before you have stitches or like any kind of, medical procedure. Oh my gosh, Sally, thank you so much. I guess we'll get breadsticks and wings too, right? Like, shouldn't we just do it all? Shouldn't we just order like the most American Domino's feast for the boys or get some Buffalo Wild Wings? So how about having your son on as a guest so we can meet him? I don't think he will do that. I have offered to have him on the channel before, and he's a sergeant and he takes his military service very seriously. I know you see a lot of young military members on like TikTok and those kind of things, but they have a social media policy that is very strict, and he takes it pretty seriously. So I don't know if we'll be able, maybe he could send me a picture and I'll post it on my community page. We've done that before. Thank you, Mennonite Farmhouse. I'm really excited to see everybody here in the chat tonight. And if you could press the thumbs up button, it really does help the channel. You don't think that something as simple as doing that would, but it really does. Power's out, so I'm talking to you by candlelight. How romantic. Oh, a Valentine's Day surprise live with Mrs. Biggs. Let's see. Yeah, so happy to see is stocked up for her fishes, and I'll be stocking up this Friday. Anyone thinking about using essential oils, make sure you can use them around your pets because, yeah, a lot of pets are very sensitive. Katie Trapnell, thank you so, so much for joining us tonight. And if you want to if you want to start putting your wins of the week in the chat, we're going to read them out. And I didn't do a community post this week. It's been a long week. All right. Madeline got magnesium buy one, get two from Puritan. That's great. Thank you, Tony, for the super chat. We're going to do it up. We're going to do the breadsticks. We're going to do the wings. We're going to do it all. We're going to send some, I don't know. We'll send some drinks. We'll do whatever. Do you tell the pizza place what you're doing and why? They may chip in and have a discount. So I DoorDash it for them, or I, Uber Eats it or whatever. My son just gives me his code, and I just put it in, the order in for him for the Domino's that's closest to Fort Hood. We've done that before. Here is Cheryl Wells. I'm so sorry late to the live. No worries, Cheryl. Yes, I have heard about magnesium shortage in the United States. That would be the oral magnesium that people take at night for, like restless legs or leg cramps. I take 2 different kinds of magnesium every day. So that's, it's important to me. I know a lot of people take magnesium. Sassy. I love that. We'll get them some chocolate lava brownies too. You got it. Yeah. So, that's a really good point. Yeah. It's a really good point. He takes the social media very seriously, the social media policy. All right, I've got some wins of the week popping up. Mennonite Farmhouse, a can 12 quarts of French onion soup from the freezer camp steer and homegrown onions. You know what, Leanne, you are amazing. If you're not following Leanne over on, can somebody drop her link? Leanne, drop your own link, babe. If you're not following her, go do it. Mr. B loves everything that she cooks. When I watch one of her videos and I'm like, I'm going to make this, Mr. B is very happy. Leanne can cook, people. Let's see. Yeah. Those darn fish are always getting something, aren't they, though? Who's your prepping nurse? Win of the week canned chicken thighs video coming tomorrow. I'm definitely going to check that out. Do you know what time you're going to drop your video, Sally? Because I'll make sure to check it out. Sally, chicken thighs. I'm writing it down so that I remember to come over. I have a bottle of multivitamins that was stored, but that is expired. How long are they still good? That is a really good question. There's usually a website to go to. I would go to the manufacturer website and see if they have any information. Maybe they have a 1-800 number that you can call and see if maybe they have a recommendation. You could ask your pharmacist about that. I can't imagine that they would go bad or make it so that they were dangerous. I think that they may just be less effective. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat tonight. We have 139 people in the chat tonight. I'm so excited to see all of you. Oh, yeah, they will love that. They will love the food for sure, especially since in Poland, they did not have very good food at all. Oh, Scruffy, you take magnesium for heart flutters. That's really smart. I find that I can easily get magnesium by Googling and tons of sources pop up. That's good. I don't know what that means for the future, but I have heard that people are reporting magnesium shortages. I haven't looked at my medical practice. We use a platform called FullScript. You have to be invited, and I have seen that some of the magnesiums are out of stock. Sassy win of the week, 12 pounds of hamburger for $30. Ding dang, woman, that is an awesome price. Okay. Oh, good. Scruffy is following Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse. That is awesome. Okay, Lori's win of the week is getting a new lift chair. Right now I'm sitting here with heat and massage on my sore shoulders, and it helps so much. Yay! I am so happy. Win of the week for Lady Prepper. 12 canning jars for $6.99 at Ollie's. Girl, I love me some Ollie's. You guys know that I was at Ollie's for my $5 Friday. It was the best trip ever. It had been probably a year since I had been there, and my goodness, we had a good time. Just canned chicken thighs in quarts. Wow, I love chicken thighs. They're so like rich, and I think the flavor is better. Are you guys team white meat or team dark meat? Let me know in the comments down below if you're watching the replay. Up, win of the week in all caps. Thank you so much, Uncle Al. Shelly takes potassium for leg cramps, and pickle juice works too. That is awesome. Happy to see you. Win of the week planted 100 onion sets, and then asparagus. Oh, gooseberry bushes. That's awesome. And some flowers. I have vowed that in our vegetable garden this year, I am going to put some flowers in. We have lots of things to attract bees here on the homestead, but you know what? I think I'm going to plant a few flowers this year. Why not? Win of the week started spring cleaning this week. Maybe I will be done by June. Girl, you know what I do when I'm spring cleaning? I just do one room at a time. I don't do the whole house. Win of the week for Katie. Excuse me. Canned 20 pints of ugly chicken. Ugly chicken is one of my favorite things to can. Number one, super easy. Number two, so easy to use too. Mennonite Farmhouse famous farmhouse hamburger buns recipe is amazing. Great for sandwich bread and cinnamon rolls too. Win of the week for Alicia Bray, stored rice in 2.5 gallon buckets or 2 5-gallon buckets. I like it either way. Let's see. It's Fuzz Fork. I'm a Flintstone kid. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sassy. There is a link. Vitamins do expire. That is good. Mine never make it to expiration, so that's good. Just look on Amazon and they have magnesium. So there's lots of different types of magnesium. I know that for sure. I have a tri-magnesium that I take, and then I take a liquid magnesium. But there's all kinds of different magnesiums. Let's see. What? Win of the week, Lady Prepper actually made edible bread. That is awesome. And I don't know if you saw my video from Wednesday, but we rehashed some old footage of Mr. B and the time that he made murder bread. Win of the week, I was under my weekly budget by 84 cents. You know what? A win is a win. There was meat and fresh produce in there too. My tomato seedlings are about to sprout and flowers too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Win of the week for Blessed Mama. I've lost 30 pounds and my A1C is down to 5.8. Awesome. That's really good. Taking care of your health. I am so excited. Scruffy Scrubs will be doing meatballs this coming week. Hey, you know what? I have never canned meatballs. Never canned them. Nope. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we have 78 likes on this video. Thank you guys so much. Win of the week. Here we go. Sharon found chicken legs and thighs for 79 cents a pound. I haven't seen that price in probably 2 years. And I have so many chicken thighs in my freezer. I got to do something with those. So Yarn hit me up before the broadcast on Instagram and asking about, has anyone used Wallaby Mylar? They'll work with me if I get 5 people to leave reviews on their Facebook page. So if anybody has Wallaby Mylar and they want to help Yarn Prepper out, she's one of my mighty mods. So if we can help her out, I think that's awesome. John H. Win of the week, brisket for $2.48 a pound and smoked it today. I'll be right over. That sounds amazing. Let's see. Win of the week from Florida Mama Bear. Canned 14 quarts of beef from the freezer and got bulk flour and sugar. Woohoo. Uh-oh, Michelle J. Team Dark Meat. Sassy Gal Prepping. Team Dark Meat. Thighs and wings for Kendra. Team Dark Meat for Heather. Oops. Okay, let's see. I love dark, but my husband is team white meat. Leanne. All right. Okay. I love both white and dark. You know what? I'll eat whatever, but I do prefer dark meat, especially if I'm making like a turkey salad or a chicken salad. I think the flavor is better. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Heather loves wings. My son's girlfriend loves wings. She asks for them all the time. We harvested 8 pounds of cauliflower from the garden. I don't know if you guys have seen how expensive cauliflower is lately, but that is a 100% win of the week. Florida Mama Bear, thank you for putting that in the chat. Win of the week, I ordered both red and black currant plants. Very interesting. Sassy Gal Prepping, there's the answer to our vitamin question, so you guys can snack that. Sassy, when the replaced post, if you could post that, maybe that would be helpful to somebody. I'm pretty sure it would be. Let's see. Win of the week for the Happy Hickman Homestead, planted blueberry bushes and started my seeds in milk jug mini greenhouses. That is awesome. Oh, Karen, I feel like it will take me till June to pack 13 years of living in an apartment. You better believe that. You better believe it, especially when you're a prepper. Wow. Oh, thank you for that tip. Marigolds will help keep several insects off your garden plants. Usually we plant marigolds with our tomatoes, but I think I'm going to try maybe some other flowers too. I'll have to look up some companion planting. Win of the week. Watching spending by buying a used car seat protectors for $5 each instead of $38.99 on Amazon. 4 for $20 instead of $156. Hey, Facebook Marketplace for the win. That is awesome. Shelly says, hubby scored about 60 canning jars today for free. Guy cleaned out an elderly woman's garage and gave them to me. That is awesome. Lady Prepper wants to know what ugly chicken is. It's when you can the boneless, skinless chicken breast in a jar and it looks ugly, but it tastes delicious. That's all. Karen's win of the week, packing to move in 2 weeks. I have so many preps. I pray I can pack them all in one truck. We're going to pray for that too. Pray that there is abundant room. Let's see. Susan says, our church is starting a blessing box to help people who are having a hard time. I love that. That's lovely. That's a really nice thing, really. Win of the week. I did Dollar Tree under $30 and posted on my channel. Scruffy, if you want to post your link to that video, please do. I like it when we support each other in the prepping community. Karen Bell, win of the week. I got 38 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast for $56, $1.47 a pound, and now it's all canned up. Karen, you are a machine. That is crazy town. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I can imagine the bee and honey industry will take a dive where those fires are. I didn't think about the bees. See, here in the forest, we have so many acres of just wildness that we don't really have a bee problem here in the forest, but I can see where that would be a big problem in other spots. Chicken thighs make great chicken and dumplings. You got that right, Glitterhounds. Yes. Okay, Steph, if you want to get with Yarn Prepper, make sure that you do so you can help her out. Shelly C. Canned my homemade meatballs last year, and they are delicious. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, Scruffy did a demo on the Wallaby something on her channel, so get with Yarn on that. Uh-oh, we had a loss of the week. Opened up a roll of sausage today at Walmart, and it smelled so bad I had to toss it. Oh, that does stink. Literally stink and figuratively too. Here comes Carrie with Team Dark Meat. Oh, it's None from Titusville, Florida. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Win of the week for Megan. I didn't use the heat this month, and my light bill was $100 less. That is a week. Woohoo! A win. Carrie's been sitting in the shadows. Is that because you're trying to save money on your light bill? Let's see. The Village Homestead. Freeze dried 5 dozen eggs today and ground up the eggshells for fertilizer for the gardens or to mix in with chicken feed. That's very smart. We give our eggshells to the dogs or we give them to the chickens. That's what we do with ours. Thank you, Sassy. Yes, post in the comments as well. That would be very helpful to anybody watching the replay who would want to see that link, because we don't want people prepping things and then it's expired and it's not any good anymore, or it, can hurt them. So we want to make sure everybody's doing things correctly that is in their best interest. I like white for some things, but mostly dark meat for casseroles and dumplings. Me too, girl. Okay. Companion planting onions with your crops will keep bugs away. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to try to run down through these. After a few days on muscle relaxers, I am better from sciatica. Oh, that pain from sciatica is just the worst. Okay. Let's see. Win of the week for Michelle J. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Now, Michelle, you are quite a canner. Canned 7 quarts of ham and navy bean soup, 7 pints of ham and pea soup, and 3 pints of smoked ham. You must have had a ham that you needed to use up, because, girl, that is some pretty thrifty canning. Win of the week for Michelle. Flo, my friend was able to pay for groceries without a credit card by taking a second job. She's so excited not to have to charge it. I've been there. I have been there. I have had times when I was so broke that I could not afford food and I had to put it on a credit card. And then when they shut my credit card off, I couldn't afford food at all. So I've been there. I know how exciting that is. Or to look and make sure that you have laundry soap and you have an extra one. Like, I've been that poor. Basil repels thrips on tomatoes. Another great tip. Here in Orlando, the bees are vanishing. We used to get several in our garden each summer, but not last year. So sad. That is so sad. My goodness. Here in the National Forest, they actually found a species of bees that they thought that were extinct. They're a blue bee, and they found some by where the yearling was written, and it was amazing. Let's see. Nasturtiums are a trap crop to protect, I don't know that word, brassicas. Oh, cool. All right. Blessed mama, we haven't seen honeybees in my area for a few years now. Sassy, thank you so much for being here. Stay sassy and keep it classy. I love that line. Okay, Michelle says, win of the week. Making bread today for the first time. That is some of the best feeling when you make bread for the first time. Don't forget to plant. I can never say this word. Is it calendula to mix off? I never know how to say that word. Okay. Brenda Sullivan finally caught alive. So here's what me and Mr. B did today. Mr. B and I made a brand new chick pen, and I filmed a video while we were doing it about prepping for a job loss, because I have a feeling that a lot of people in this next calendar year are going to be losing their jobs or getting their hours cut. So we shot the video about prepping for a job loss at the same time while we were making the chick pen. So I'm going to put a video up about both things at the same time Wednesday of next week. So that's going to be super exciting. Calendula. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what I thought that word was. Like a kid would be like magic zine instead of magazine. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to read that word and think it in my brain that it's something else. So the chick pen is a dream that we have been cooking up for the last 2 years. And we spent the night outside today from 8 a.m. all the way till 5 p.m. doing this chick pen, because we're going to be breeding more chicks, doing more chicks. and raising meat chickens. So that means that our volume of chicks is going to be larger. I've heard that it's going to be up to $8 to $9 a chick this year at the feed stores like Rural King and all that. So I have a feeling that I'll be able to consign some chicks at our local feed store, and that will be a nice revenue stream for us because we have eggs and we have 2 roosters, and so I'm very excited that we'll be able to provide some chicks locally for some folks too, just so that we can kind of see it. But the chick pen came out so awesome. There's 2 parts to it. There's a part for the teeny chicks, and then there's a part for the bigger chicks, and then of course we can move them over into the big pen once they get grown enough. Oh, here's a last minute win of the week. After 10 years of wanting one, I got a vacuum sealer. Plus 3 years after my little one broke, I got a food processor, and I was being frugal. Put a little bit extra in savings. That's pretty awesome. Andrea, what a win of the week. Thank you so much for sharing that. Fred, thank you so much for joining us, and good night. Y'all, I am exhausted, okay? Like, that is the hardest I've worked since before I had my surgery. The hardest I worked outside for an entire day. It was a beautiful day outside, and yeah, it was awesome. Mr. B and I just killed it today. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We really accomplished a huge bucket list goal today. We really did. Win of the week, coffee, $4.99 each, 24 ounces. So I got 6 cans. Really, really good, Michelle. I'm glad that you made it into the chat tonight. Okay. Our neighbors' chickens have gone from pretty much nothing egg-laying to going into overdrive, and we always trade with them. That's awesome. We have a couple of different people that we look out for with our eggs. My son being one of them, and his girlfriend. So we get first grabs, they get second grabs, and then we have a couple people that we watch out for as well. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the super chats. The boys are going to freak out when they get their Domino's. I'm sure of it. We're going to get pizzas, and we're going to get wings, and we're going to get breadsticks. And thanks to Sassy, we're going to get brownies. And I'm so excited. And we'll be just saying thank you for your service from the Biggs Prep community. Okay. I'm going to get out of here early tonight, y'all. I am whipped. It was a great day on the homestead, but I am tired. Thank you again. And remember, everybody, I'd rather be a year early than a day late. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.